I'm going to do a very quick contrast lesson using the 14-degree 3/4 ball alignment for the fractional system to the 15-degree perceptual alignment for centered edge aiming. The first thing that I'm going to do is the 14-degree angle alignment using center cue ball right to this line on the centennial ball. So I'm just going to point my cue right through center, directly at that left quarter line. And the object ball tracked toward the orange ball. I'm going to set this up again, do a contrast with the 15. And line this ball up directly to the cue ball. In contrast to the fractional alignment, rather than using one line, I'm going to use two lines. I'm going to use the right edge of the cue ball to object ball C in the center of the cue ball as a sight line to one tick past this left quarter line. So as I fall down on this shot, I'm using two lines. I'm at my alignment center. And you can see the difference in how this 9-ball tracked as it went toward the yellow ball. So the alignments have obvious differences. This is a one-line alignment. This is your two-line alignment. Now let's go a little bit further into the contrast between the two alignments. When I look at the fractional alignment, the 3/4 ball alignment won't make this ball, and it's obvious, it tracks toward the 5. So there's going to have to be an adjustment. The adjustment is going to be very fine because I can't adjust another quarter, and I can't even adjust an eighth. So I'm going to have to go down into I'm going to have to narrow it down and refine it into the 1/16 for this shot. So let's just say it's a 1/16 adjustment, but I don't know that for sure. It could be a little finer than that, one direction or the other, but I'm going to make it with the 1/16 adjustment. So the problem for me with the one-line alignment is that I'm not able to access the aim line that makes the ball. Right edge to C is what makes the ball. My position visually does not allow me to see the aim line. So when I line up for this ball, I have to imagine a line from the outside in, from this edge of the cue ball in to this line. And that would be a line that I have to imagine. So when we take a look at the center to edge 15-degree perceptual alignment, and I fall on this shot, I have my two lines, but what's important about my two lines is that I do not have to imagine a line from the outside in to this aim line, the target on the object ball that actually makes the ball, the one that connects with this right angle over here. So when I'm on this shot, there's no imagination. The aim line is aimed up, and I still have my sight line, and then what's more important is that I can also define the center cue ball that makes the shot. So it's a very simple, objective 1, 2, 3, and that's what we want, something simple and objective. This is C in a line. So let's look at this just a little bit further. I'm going to move this ball just out of the dimple of this spot. which is going to create a different angle. So now, with this adjustment that I've made, we have a slightly different angle. So when I drop down to shoot this shot with the fractional system, now it's a thicker shot to the pocket, so obviously the 3/4 ball alignment's not going to work. But if I try to go to the full 1/8 alignment, I'm still not going to make it. So guess where I'm at? I'm still at the 1/16 or 1/32 or 1/64, which means I have to feel my way around there a little bit. There's no way around it. I'm going to have to work with this little slither right here. I can't make a full 1/8 of an adjustment. And where's my problem? Where's the inherent problem? Is I don't have an aim line. I have to imagine my aim line, the right edge of the cue ball over here. I don't want to do that. I don't like to do that. I have another option for doing that. I have a correct option for doing that. I can line up the real way without using a line that I have to imagine. So, in contrast here, I'm going to line up on this again, a shot that has an obvious different angle, but guess what? I still have my aim line lined up, I have my sight line, and I have the identified center cue ball that makes the ball. So it's another 1, 2, 3. The same thing objectively for one angle that transfers right over to this next angle for connecting with that right angle. So there's an obvious difference. It's totally apples and oranges, and you can see that from this alignment. And I'll quote what Hal Houle has said, is that it's no wonder that players cannot reach their full potential with their nose and head aligned behind the center of the cue ball. So there's been a little bit of discussion on AZ concerning the difference, the contrast between this fractional alignment versus this center to edge alignment, and I thought I'd just offer this up early on this morning. So I think it's Sunday morning. Sometimes I get my days mixed up when I'm retired. But anyway, just wanted to give you a little presentation concerning that. I'll be presenting many lessons in the not so distant future, tying all the loose ends of center to edge aiming up so that you can take a look at how center to edge aiming works and see if you want to venture further into your study with that type of aiming and alignment. Thank you very much.